And we are live. What's up, Dro? I see you there. Oh, we got a couple people already here. We're live again with Hipster Snack. We're gonna play some monsters.
You chant my name, Hipster Snack.
Hipster Snack. We got I changed it up. We're not using Alien Balton anymore. Fuck that guy. We got Crab Boy now.
There's a lot of people who have incentive to say exactly that.
We got Crab Boy now, so we're good to go. We'll do some fusion stuff when more people roll in. I'll wait a little bit. We'll do the fusion stuff when more people roll in, but
yeah. I'm spamming the link to my Tomo bros. I think most of them are at work today, but you know what? They're not cool like me and took the day off. So.
Work's not important when there's monsters to be ranched.
That's right.
Oh, speaking of which,
exactly right.
We got a tournament. Psh, Wisdom Cup? Psh, get out of here. So I've noticed the different tournaments will increase different stats. So like if I do the Wisdom tournament, it's going to increase my intelligence, which I don't want on him. So
I did not realize that. I kind of thought it was just random, but you know what? That's cool. Whatever.
Yeah, I noticed anything to do with like any of those because like the Wisdom Cup will have a bunch of like intelligence-based monsters, and then my intelligence would go up when I went to them. So I was like, oh, disgusting. Go on your drill, buddy.
It kind of varies because I've been raising a tank myself. I got a Gamora Gulza.
Oh, okay.
He is a big beefy tank. And yeah, he's been doing a lot of logging. And the one I thought was really neat because I didn't think we really ran into this very much yesterday was you could get small cheap items from training.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, and it's like, what platforms? Only Switch so far. Only Switch. They haven't said anything about bringing it elsewhere, but I hope they do. I'm kind of a PC gamer.
What's up, Barry? Another stream. Hell's yeah.
That's right.
It's me, Colt. Wait, wasn't Colt from the original game?
She was from.
Was she from 2 or 1?
She was your assistant. Colt was your assistant in 2. Holly was your assistant in 1.
Okay, I got them mixed up. Okay.
Yep. This is
a fellow monster breeding enthusiast from the mainland. We've battled each other before. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Coltia, but everyone just calls me Colt. I wanted to follow in Holly's footsteps and become a breeder. I'm currently the member of IMA. Oh yeah, that's right. So to get your official license, you have to beat one of the IMA tournaments.
Yep, you have to do one of the international competitions.
Yeah.
So,
can you
big old nerds today? That's right.
You know what though? Okay, what's an international kaiju breeding tournament? Like, I thought they only exist on this one island.
Well, apparently they do. But there's also apparently kaiju-sized mochi. So who knows?
Can you imagine it's just a tournament just of mochi?
Giant mochi. You know. That's a thing. Not to mention. Monster Rancher 4, there are giant kaiju-sized monsters. Like the boss encounters you have are all giant. I hadn't thought about it yesterday, but like this actually kind of lines up. And the more I think on it, the more like this works in its own weird way. Because if you think the legend in Monster Rancher 2 could be a parable or an analogy for something that actually happened.
Oh, okay.
So it's like God put the monsters in the disc. Well, what if God was like Ultraman King? I mean, this could still technically mesh. And one of the things we also discovered, at least in part, was you can skip almost every animation just like the button.
Yeah,
so it's a bit more like
that part of it's nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's its birthday. What about this? What are you singing for?
She sings the original birthday song from Monster Rancher 2, I believe. Because she didn't actually sing. There was no musical accompaniment in Monster Rancher 1.
Oh.
She would just say, happy birthday, monster name, and then some little quip, depending on how old they are.
Yeah, we got a crab now. He's better.
That,
he's better.
Balton was a bit of a slow burn, and we thought it might be more fun to do something more tanky.
I like him better.
He gets a new trait slot.
Yeah, he gets a new trait slot now.
That happened myself.
One thing I've noticed about the cookies is that you can only basically make random ones unless you have those NFC cards.
It's cookie gotcha, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not a bad thing, because if you get ones you can't use right now, you can just like
save them. That's what I've been doing, yeah.
Later. Yeah.
Who's this now?
At a better time.
Well, now, if it ain't a new breeder, Rocco's the name. Who's new? I've been doing this for 3 years, bro. Yeah, he's a famous breeder before your time. He retired a little while back and took the open road. All right, I thought you.
Bernie says it was Glassjaw Joe. Yeah, Bolton.
He was Glass Joe.
He kind of was. I don't know. Maybe we'll revisit him later when we have like more money on hand and it's less of a burden.
Honestly, I like fighting with this guy better anyway.
Like, I don't know, like it kind of feels like tanks are a bit more dominant in this game, which is kind of funny, as in the PS era Monster Rancher games, like I never really felt like tank was the way to go. It always felt like squishy wizards had the advantage.
It's time to change that.
Like there were exceptions, like Durahan was generally a tank and Durahans were like god tier. Especially as Durahan had the unusual benefit of having a Phoenix subtype as an option.
Huh. Oh, we got a spring carnival tournament. I also wanted to see I had a letter.
Yeah, we also have to monitor their anger rating now, which ends up becoming such a huge impact on the pace of the game because it really encourages you to fight a lot.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like they'll go on one of mine went on a rampage and just started eating all my food.
Oh, jeez. You don't have to unlock ace kill. We're not sure about the unlocks yet. We kind of just hit the floor running. So far in my personal file, not the one streaming for us here, in my personal file, I found a coin Gun said had something to do with monster unlocks, but I haven't gotten to use it yet. So, I don't know if that's... I don't know, maybe that unlocks Kanagon.
One thing I've noticed about fusions, and maybe I'm just, like, extremely unlucky. Okay, watch. First, let me save, because I save scum.
Yeah, you might as well. This is old school Monster Rancher. Save scumming's a way of life, unless you're playing Monster Rancher DS.
Okay, so if I go to the research center to fuse, okay, one thing I noticed is if you put crabs in slot 1, and let's say Godzilla here in slot 2, it's a 55 and 45%. Now, is that the chance of which monster you're gonna get? Because
I would think so, because that's how it worked in Monster Ranchers 1 and 2.
Exactly, right? But I've done this. I've
engine.
literally done it 10 times, and I keep getting a Gamora, right? And if I put Gamora first, then I put crabs, it's now a 67-33 chance. So, like, what is it about the first and second slots? They seem to have different purposes.
This might be a hole in Monster Rancher 1, because Monster Rancher 1 hidden values in terms of fusion potential, and a thing that would happen is the day of the week would change the outcome of the fusion.
Oh, really?
That wasn't true in Monster Rancher 2, but if they base this on the engine used in Monster Rancher DX, it really could be either.
Like, watch. So I'll fuse them.
Right,
it's gonna be. It's always a Gamora every single time. Every single time, it's a Gamora.
Huh. That's interesting.
Could be a glitch.
I don't know. That might be deliberate, because again, it might be using Monster Rancher 1 fusion mechanics, which were really weird and obtuse.
Maybe, yeah, because every single time it's a Gamora, like, no matter what.
Someone also mentioned how Sapphire just said that it could be a dominant gene subgene mechanic. Like certain monsters might be dominant towards other breeds.
But wouldn't that affect the percentage result then?
I have no idea.
It's like, why would it still say 55% chance if it's not a 55% chance? You know what I mean?
That was true.
Unless the 55% means it's gonna take, like, here you have Krabs and Roger over here, so it's definitely the chance of what it's gonna become. It's not just like it's taking parts from each thing, because here you can see there's 2 crossbreed forms that it could potentially change to, right?
Yeah.
Right? So it's not like, because I was thinking maybe it takes 55% of the stats from one and 45 from the other, or something like that.
No.
But no, it's not like
that. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be much more obtuse, because it always is.
Yeah, but apparently this is a bad combination. but that other one I did was a good one. But it always ends up being Gamora no matter what.
Okay, here's the thing about Monster Rancher games. There's a lot going on under the hood all.
Yeah.
And Fusion is one of those things where you basically have
every time.
Yeah, it's insanity. Fusion mechanics in Monster Rancher are some of the most complicated and asinine mechanics. To give you some idea, in Monster Rancher 1, the way they did it was different families ended up changing the way that you get a different message from the Fusion guy.
Oh, Bob Smith. Yeah, we have that here too. But Bob Smith actually brought up a good point. Maybe the result was already determined. Like maybe all the results are determined before Fusion even takes place. That's why I keep getting the same result.
I'm not
possible.
I'm not sure because no Monster Rancher game has ever worked that way before. So
the only because I know like I would save scum the old ones, but maybe they changed it.
I mean, possibly, but again, you could run into that exact same issue in Monster Rancher 1, and like you would have to advance the calendar in order to get different results.
Okay,
so
well, we'll try.
If this runs on Monster Rancher 1's mechanics, like you would just have to come back a different week and try again in order to get different results.
Yeah, we'll try it. Why not? Maybe the week depends on the seed.
Yeah, wait a few in-game days. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Because Monster Rancher 1 is really weird. And then, like, the way it worked is every monster is in a different type of group. And the way the groups fuse together changes the outcome. How many Monster Rancher games are there? Of the main breeding Monster Rancher games, there's the 5 numbered games. There's DS. There's Advanced. There's technically another DS game that we didn't even get. There's My Monster Rancher, which we don't talk about. It sucked, dude. It sucked. I love Monster Rancher, and even I couldn't bring myself to like it. A bunch of spin-offs that aren't necessarily ranching games, like Monster Rancher Explorer, which is a reskin of Solomon. And there's all sorts of weird stuff. It's still weird going back to Monster Rancher 1 Fusion. Yeah, because Monster Rancher 1's Fusion was... Well, honestly, 2's wasn't great, but at least it was more consistently enforced. MR1 hinged a lot on randomness and monster groups. Oh yeah, there was the Korean-only MMO. I don't think it even went to Japan.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about
Monster
that.
Farm Lagoon.
What is it about Korea and getting a bunch of MMOs that we don't get? They have a Digimon one too.
Yeah, they got the other one because we actually got Digimon Masters, which is bad. I played it. I got to the ultimate level. Just hit a grind wall where you either pay to advance or you just stop, and I chose the latter option. And yeah, Monster Farm Online, which eventually got the expansion Monster Farm Lagoon, only ran like a year and a half, 2 years.
Oh my god, we didn't hit each other the whole time.
That is remarkable. So I guess now we're going to see how the game handles ties.
Oh, I win.
The way I remember... Oh yeah, gut spending. Yep.
Wait, so spending more guts means you win?
You will get... Yeah, generally what happens is it goes... If it's a draw, it's total amount of guts used, higher is better.
Okay.
Then after that, I believe... After that, it defaults to player 1's position always winning.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that's true even in player versus player combat. Anyone get the Ultraman Avenger? I did. I actually got the DLC bundle. So I have the Mochi and the Science Patrol uniform, and I have Ultraman Avenger. But currently I'm raising a Gamora Golza, and I'm going to raise Ultraman Avenger later. But I really, really wanted him just because I think it's super cool that he's an Ultraman skin Avenger.
Yeah, there we go.
I really liked Ultraman Z. Like Ultraman Z, so Avenger, I have a soft spot for Avenger. I actually got a really hilariously manipulative ability for my game. When you push them back, there's a low chance to poison the enemy.
Oh, really?
So yeah, like a lot of the times I would just if I couldn't hit them reliably, I would just keep pushing them over and over again until it poisoned them to do damage. Bully really high-speed monsters. The goofiness is growing on me. Welcome to Ultraman. that is Ultraman is old school Toku, and helped shape Toku going forward into Kamen Rider and so forth.
I kept missing. Ugh.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, sometimes your luck is good, sometimes it isn't. You also seem to fight really aggressively. Remember your guts values. Yeah, what Barry Bandits is saying, like, save your guts. Your higher guts and lower your enemy's guts, the more accurate you'll become.
I know.
But I know it's tempting to, like, mash, because, like, you want to take another swing at it, but, like, yeah.
I try to mash just to get the initial bit of damage off, and then I try to, like...
Right. Like the very first hit, right? I got your skill up, so that's not so bad.
Yeah, we need more skill.
You still got second place. That you're still gonna get a good chunk of change for your time. Hit percent is BS. Yes. I'm pretty sure applied statistics is just black magic because it makes absolutely no sense from the casual observer because it assumes that you're going to understand something like transfinite arithmetic. And let's be real, humans just don't do that, and neither do Snex for that matter. Time to fuse. No, it's way too early for fusion. If you fuse them while they're later into their prime, you'll get better results anyway.
I was thinking about just fusing random shit that I don't care about, just to mess around.
You could do that to fill out your encyclopedia, certainly.
I was thinking about doing it just for the stream.
There's a lot of kaiju and trait cookies that haven't seen hide nor hair of them. I have no idea. I've seen a lot of that too, and it's possible that some kaiju might show up only as traits and not actual species, but we haven't confirmed or denied that yet.
Okay, let's try. I want to try the crab thing again. Not that I'm going to keep it, but I just want to see if it changes from Gamora now. Okay. Oh, wait, what's open? Hold on. Oh, some random thing. Okay.
They had a lot more flavor dialogue. A lot more fun. It's very.
Hold on. I want to do this first.
Yeah, this is actually a great way to bust anger.
Skill and power too.
If your kaiju is like getting ready to throw a temper tantrum, fighting those guys in the wild actually burn a little bit. What are your folks' opinion on combat where hitting stuff depends on timing? I actually kind of like that. It makes it feel a little bit more engaged. I'm not just like button mashing my way through it. But because I played Y2K, which is a kind of infamous indie RPG, and they go way, 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 way too far with it. I did a full video review on that if you guys are curious. It was a very my don't make games like series. Kaiju DLC becomes a thing. What kaiju do you want to get added?
Gym Leader Ed.
Gym Will
you taking my guts away, bro?
Lagan Q is an intelligence monster, so gut sapping is like their bread and butter.
That's okay, he can't really do anything to me anyway.
Yes, yick or yeek or yikes, this is terrible. They released a really huge, like a year and a half ago, that supposedly addresses a lot of the issues, but I haven't sat down and played it again yet because, well, let's be real, an object in motion tends to stay in motion, and an object not playing yeek is an object that continues to not want to play yeek.
We murdered him.
As for kaiju I want to see added, there's a lot. Like, some of them are a little bit too abstract. Like, I can't remember its name. It's the giant pulsing heart kaiju that, like, influences gravity and time. Because, like, its gravity well is so intense that space and time, like, go out of whack around it. Like, I just want to raise one of those on principle. Like, I'm not even sure how it would work because it technically can't attack on its own. But I mean, that hasn't stopped Pancho, which is also useless, so... I really don't like Pancho. Pancho, Jite, and Mochi are probably like least favorite Monster Rancher monsters.
Okay, percentages are the same.
Okay. Well, let's see how the science pans out.
Oh, there. Okay, it worked that time.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see how he changed. Let's see what changes there was. Because he probably got weaker.
Yeah, it's probably weaker because it probably hasn't been...
Yeah. Because mine was like 9,000 something total, right?
Right.
So how does that work? Like, it says it takes the traits from both of them, but like it just seems to always get weaker whenever I fuse.
Okay, here's the thing. It depends on what system it runs on. And each game did it differently. Because Monster Rancher 1, every monster species is in a group. And if the groups are compatible, you get a certain percentage. then in Monster Rancher 2, it compared stats. It would basically number each stat highest to lowest, and the more stats that were the same in each slot for each monster, you got more benefit from it. Monster Rancher 3 didn't have fusion. It had the heart system, which is really macabre if you stop and think about it too hard. And I have no idea how the advanced games for Monster Rancher 4 handle it, because honestly, it just seemed to be like if both monsters are good at the same things, generally the baby was good at those things. Are all these Ultraman Kaiju? Yes, they are all Ultraman Kaiju with the exception of Mochi, and I think I saw a screenshot of a Suezo, but I don't know if that's a monster you can raise or not.
Oh, I accidentally tried to use an NFC. No.
I should try my work badge. I think mine would technically work. I'll have to see if that does anything.
What, like in the keyword?
No, not the keyword. I mean my actual work badge.
Oh,
like, I was told that by someone in the stream yesterday that they mentioned they tried their badge from their job and it actually worked.
Wait, hold on one second.
For some reason,
hold on one second. Let me try. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Entertain my audience.
All right, I guess I'll do that. Yeah, for some reason, Amiibo don't work. It's specifically listed when you talk to them about the memory board. They specifically list Amiibo as something that will not function. Could totally make custom NFC. I don't know. I would have to see how that works. But they do specifically specify, that was redundant, let's try that again. They do mention that if you use something like a credit card with an NFC reader, it will not do anything but scan a little bit of data and make a monster. It's not gonna like mysteriously charge your credit card or anything.
Play Asia, yeah, that's actually a site where I bought Digimon Survive. Well, I didn't buy it from Play Asia. I bought a gift card from Japan, so I could buy Digimon Survive a day early. I'll probably do the same with Pokemon. Okay.
Repeat what you said about the badge. Some work badges that, like, if you have a scan badge that opens doors, it sometimes
wait.
has an NFC.
The Pro Controller's connected. Wait, oh, you have to disconnect the Pro Controller when you do it?
Oh, if the cable's connected, apparently. That's weird, because I do that too. I prefer my stuff wired. I'm sorry, I'm old school. Digimon Vital Bracelet. I have no idea. I haven't gotten one, and I'm up in the air if I'm going to.
Okay, let's try this again. I'm using the stupid Joy-Cons now.
Oh, good. The best Switch controller, am I right?
Touch the NFC on the touch point.
Does that mean Skyland Amiibos do not work?
Oh my god, it worked!
Your work badge did?
Yeah!
That's interesting.
That's jokes.
Yeah, Amiibos do not work. They specifically singled them out for some reason.
Wait, so anything that can scan you think would work? I wonder if my debit card would work.
I bet it would if you have a tap function.
That's what I'm saying. Oh my god, hold on, guys.
There's actually a note where it says it won't charge you if you use it.
Really?
Yep, it specifically mentions that.
I'm gonna get a call for scam. That's what's gonna happen. Holy crap. My wife has like a Presto card, which is like what we used to tap to pay for the bus. I should try using hers too.
Skylanders. I don't know. I'm the Skylanders guys. I have no idea. I could go to Half Price Books and find some of those ones where they throw them out. And I might try that.
So the Bemstar, what? I missed it.
No, Bemstar Avenger.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah! What the heck? This is this is literally my work. This is, see, I'm a robot. That's how they treat me. They treat me like a machine. Ed's job. Perfect. I'm gonna name this Ed's job. That's so jokes. I would name it my badge number at work, but I don't need people knowing that.
Yeah, don't do that. We don't need to get doxxed over something this asinine.
Ed's job.
If I'm gonna be doxxed, I want it because I went out in a blaze of glory. I did something completely idiotic.
Okay, we'll take Ed's job. He's one of the starters, actually. But we're gonna. Okay, I want to try this
Arcade
again now.
Cards. It's largely because Ultraman Orbs cards and Ultraman Z's medals have NFC functionality.
Wait, will it always do the same thing? Because I remember reading that it could be different.
It should be. Oh, you want like from the same card? I'm not sure.
Because I remember reading something that they can be different when you use them, but I could be wrong.
Yeah,
look, it's a different one. Novus Avenger.
That's Nova. Oh, okay, that weird ghastly face thing. Yes. It took me a second to realize what monster that was.
You can keep using the same. Yeah, the mobile phones have a chip too. Because one time I put my phone on the dashboard where we can scan our cards, and it like messed up the system.
Nice.
Maybe
the same.
I'm gonna name this one Bus.
Bus. I mean, Scavenger is something that is piloted, so that kind of follows.
Yeah,
But
actually, I like this
Scavenger-
thing's color. Okay, dude. So I think every time you use an NFC, it's different. But let's see if it's always a Scavenger. That might be the caveat.
Oh, that's
right?
a good idea.
Or
'Cause
caveat.
Yeah,
I pronounce it
that could be
caveat, and
good.
people get mad. Caveat. Sorry, guys.
I've heard it said both ways.
I say caveat. I don't care.
That might be a regional thing. 'Cause I
Well,
say
my
caveat,
last
too.
name has an A in it, but it's pronounced with an aw, so I don't I don't care.
Does it stem from the French?
No, it's Italian.
Oh, okay. Are King Joe and Scavenger different? Yes, those are two different mecha.
Okay, they're all Scavengers.
But it gives you a different subtype.
It gave me Nova again this time.
Okay. I find that fascinating. I would love to hear a mechanical breakdown as to why that happens.
I'm gonna make a video about this. What the heck?
That's cool.
That you can scan like your freaking debit card and and your work card and this and that. What? If you didn't say that, I would have never tried this.
Well, I read the tutorial dialogue a little more in depth.
Yeah, it's a
than we
different
did
one this time.
yesterday.
Baltian now. Yeah, so we
Okay.
just got lucky with getting Nova twice. But yeah, it's literally the same. So you can use the same card to get a different subspecies over and over again. Because there's no way this is a coincidence. We got Scavenger like 5 times.
Yeah, we got,
Right?
yeah. Scavenger has constantly been each time, but then it's gotten us a different subtype. That's fascinating. Imperializer, but not sure if he's King Joe or Ranchable. I'm not sure. Because certain ones, we just don't know what the monster list, like, the game's do, and there's, like...
Can I use my
usually
reverse?
I would just say...
Okay,
the
so
reverse
I
card.
know my employee ID brings me Scavengers. I'm gonna see. I wonder if hold on. There's other stuff that they scan sometimes. Let me see.
Yeah, try a few things. Like
I have a
this is
few-
real
I have a few
interesting
different cards,
science
so.
experiment now. That's fascinating. If anyone.
Okay, well my
mechanical
license
breakdown-
doesn't have an NFC card in it. I didn't think it did, but
Yeah, I actually don't think my debit card.
no, these
does.
just
Let
have
me go look at
barcodes.
my-
Okay,
does.
I wonder if this no, this doesn't either. Okay, but
Like-
this should.
I'll try my work badge and I'll send you an IM later and tell you what I
Oh,
get.
my
'cause,
debit card works.
Okay. I wonder if they'll scam the functioning NFC. I doubt it, but it's worth an experiment. Your phone. Yeah, we could see what
People are
happens.
just gonna like learn how to reverse engineer this.
That would be like, I doubt it because Monster Rancher doesn't have.
Oh my
the
god, my debit card,
rapidly-
Dada. It makes sense because I have to buy everything for my kids. I'm not even gonna rename. I'm gonna name him Dada.
Perfect.
Oh yeah.
That's
That's
that is
how-
fascinating.
That's crazy. Okay, so screw fusion. This is way more interesting. What the heck?
Oh man, like I wish Monster Rancher had like even a fraction of the rabidly devoted reverse engineering community.
What? Excuse me?
Has.
It's a different species now.
What? That's interesting.
But you notice it's also a purebred?
Yeah, Dada and Red King. I wonder if this is like their version of a Pandora's disc. Oh, for those who don't know, in Monster Rancher, I believe 3, 4, and 5, there's a thing called a Pandora's disc, where special discs can contain different monsters. I believe in a different one depending on your rank, because everything hinges on rank in 3. 4, I believe it's based on season, and I've never found one for Evo, so I don't know. This This is awesome. It's like using the CDs again. Yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah,
right?
this is sick.
I mean,
Yeah, it's a different species
already...
again. Okay, I'm gonna try my employee ID again, and see if it gives us a thing again.
Because this is interesting, because everyone that you're getting off of this one are all purebreds.
Yeah,
Your
exactly.
Employee
right?
ID was giving us Avenger subbreeds. So like, what's going on here and why? Like,
I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this Avenger again. The employee ID. Let's see if I get another Avenger.
Okay, 1 sec. I'm gonna go mute for just a sec.
Yeah, guys, this is dope. It's again! Oh, this time it's a Dada Avenger. What the heck is this? Okay, so we've tried my so it looks like my debit card only spawns my debit card only spawns purebreds. My employee ID spawns Avengers because I drive a freaking bus, okay? Let's see what my phone spawns. I might have to go steal my wife's stuff. What do we name him? Dada Bus. Scan your wife. I don't think the pixie's in this game. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's try. Let's try my phone. It's not working on my phone. Well, let me try unlocking my phone first. I'll take the phone case off. Hold on. Turn NFC on. Is there a way to do that on your phone? I don't know how any of this crap works, man. Where would I find that under? Wait, too long passed without reading an NFC. Shut up. No, my phone doesn't let me swipe down. I had to go to the actual settings. I don't know why my phone... Oh, no, my phone does let me swipe down. What am I talking about? It doesn't let me swipe up. NFC. I don't see any... Oh, NFC. Okay, here. I'm turning it on. There, I got it. Let's see what the phone gives us. Red King. Okay. Let's try again. I also have more phones than this. Avenger. Purebred again. No, I meant to not keep him. Maybe just make a video of your credit card, LOL. Use different phones. I'm gonna try different phones. I have another one here. I don't know if it has battery, though. Oh, this one does. Okay. Another purebred. Okay, so my phone and my debit card both give purebreds. Let me see... No, fuck this kaiju. Okay. This is actually so much fun. Okay, this phone doesn't seem to have an option for NFC. So I'm just gonna... Okay, it's automatically on. Okay. There's a different phone now. Do you have a tablet? No. I'm trying to find a shiny kaiju. Ooh!
Okay, what have we discovered?
A GAN-Q.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so my phone gives all purebreds. This second phone I have so far gave us 1 purebred. But my and then I tried my my employee ID again, and again it just gives us Avenger skins.
Interesting.
I'm just gonna
so
name
some
him
are more
I.
consistent than there's still an element of randomness.
It's weird, yeah. This is actually a really cool idea for a video. I scanned my debit card on Monster Rancher, and this happened.
that could be a great clickbait title. I love it.
It's not clickbait. It's true.
I mean,
it'd be clickbait if I was like, and this happened, and literally like nothing. Have you seen those videos? Where like I tried putting my I got my 3DS to work on my Wii U, and it's just like a picture. It's just a video of them playing their 3DS on top of their Wii U. Okay.
Well, technically correct.
Yes. Okay. So this is actually dope. See. Because CDs aren't a common thing anymore, this is actually fun, because these are pretty common. What else do I have? What else do I have?
I wonder why Amiibo don't work. Like, what's the fundamental difference in your employee ID badge and that would from working and the other works fine?
Because the Amiibo's from Nintendo, and Nintendo's sus. Yeah, we have a card that you tap on the bus. It's called Presto. My wife has a Presto card. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm going to try some other stuff. Hold on.
This should be interesting. And all the things, and everything I did last night, I think the one thing I didn't do was play around in the actual shrine. I just never did. Amiibo don't work with the Vital Bracelet either. I mean, interesting. I have no idea why it would behave that way. I mean, admittedly, this is all relatively new technology in the grand scheme of things. The plastic. I don't know. I don't think that would be it, though, because the controller would still read it for, like, other games that are compatible. Everyone grabbing their parents' CDs after school and meeting up at their house. We did that, the Tomodachi Bros and I, because Itaku actually had the NXS CD that gave the rare soccer-themed Disc Monster at Monster Rancher 1, which is how I actually got the Disc Monsters in my personal file, was because his family happened to have that disc.
Oh, I'm back. My wife's like, that sounds like a scam.
Well, you know, on its face, it kind of does, but I mean, there's
like,
literally
that's like
no
that's
way
like saying
for
that's
it
like
to
saying
work.
Monster Rancher is gonna steal your information on your discs.
Yeah.
With the old ones, right?
It's gonna delete all your DVD Easter eggs.
Finally, I can work. I can use my mom's credit card not working. Okay, my wife has a Presto card. I don't have one because I get the bus for free.
Well, yeah.
Okay, let's see. Oh, I forgot I wasn't plugged into the Pro controller. Okay. Yeah, she's had this Presto card for years because she doesn't even ride the bus. I could spend 2,000. I'm rich. Ugh! Dada Nova.
Oh yeah, Nova is this weird weather doll monster. It's really weird looking.
Oh, you know what? I fought one of these before.
Skylanders do have NFC, but if Amiibo don't work, then they might not work either.
Oh, if I had I don't have any. Nadia's brother might. He used to be into that when he was a kid. I'll have to ask at some point, but I think Nadia's brother might have them.
That would
try it
be
in the future.
Interesting to see, just to see if it actually worked.
I've got to be out of space by now. You can only hold 15 monsters.
Yeah, 15.
How many do I have? 15. Yeah, I was right.
Yep.
Okay, we'll get rid of him.
This adds so much that we never considered before.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, it kind of changes our relationship with the shrine because we hadn't really considered this angle before.
Yeah, I was just gonna put in keywords. This is more fun. This is what I mean. I said this in a video. Monster Rancher 1 and 2 DX could never be as magical as the originals because you can't put CDs in it. This is this with the cards. Same with like the keyword mechanic. It's just not the same. Like actually being able to scan something's more fun. Cause it's like a physical piece of media. Let's see if this turns into another one of those weather monsters. Oh, if you have hotel room cards, those would work too, probably.
Interesting.
Yeah, another one. Oh, this is just a normal Nova.
I'll probably see it in my nightmares tonight. You and me both, Holly.
I'm gonna name this my wife.
Try an amiibo.
I don't.
I'm pretty sure those aren't gonna work, but I mean, what the heck? At this point, just slap it on there and see what happens.
I don't have any amiibos here, unfortunately.
All of mine are in a box because I'm in the middle of moving.
I sold almost every amiibo I have, so
I pruned my collection down considerably.
I ended up getting like 500 bucks.
Nice.
They're all out of box too. No, I don't.
Skylanders work.
Skylanders work?
That's what it says. That's what Cyber Dragoon said. That's very interesting. Where do you get it? It's only on Switch. It is not on Steam, unfortunately. If it was on Steam, it would be even harder.
It's all
to
Novas. It's all Novas. So my wife's Presto card is all Novas.
Teleston Nova.
Okay.
He looks a little. He just looks tired. He like, doesn't look as scary as Nova proper. He just looks like he's had a long day.
This one had better stats than the last one. I just noticed higher base stat total. I don't know if this even has an NFC. No, scene card doesn't. Oh, okay, my wife has a couple cards. Okay, for some reason this card just doesn't work.
Huh. Okay. Maybe some just don't work for some reason.
It could just be the credit card's messed up.
Or that.
Okay, so this is my wife's debit card. Savenger? Wait, do all debit cards just give out Savengers? Like, what is this?
I don't know. Mine doesn't actually have a tap functionality, so I don't think I can even use mine to experiment.
Oh, here, like, tap is like the norm. Like, everybody has tap.
It's a lot more common nowadays, but mine just happens to not have it for some reason. Shrug.
Is it the same brand? Okay. All debit cards in Canada are run by a company called Interac, so that's what I think that's what this is. Oh yeah, no, you're right. So Savenger for me was the work card. For some reason, yeah, that's right, because debit was all purebreds, but for some reason my wife gets Savengers. Like I was getting Savengers on my work card. That's so weird. Maybe it's just a coincidence.
Maybe.
Okay, let's try. I'm gonna try her debit card. It's the same bank, so we'll see. So me and her have the same bank, so let's see if she just gets purebreds. Yeah, that's a purebred.
Interesting. The actual picture it shows you when you select memory board is Ultraman Orbs cards and Ultraman Z's medals.
So what is this? What are these NFC cards? Like, what are these actually made for? Like something that you could buy that has to do with the game?
They're actually Ultraman toys. Like,
oh, so the fact that it works with
designed,
like debit cards and stuff like that's just purely coincidental.
Just coincidence. Yep.
Huh.
Because it was.
Well, I guess it's like how some didn't like was it Monster Rancher able to pick up on like some DVDs or something when it was only supposed to be CDs?
No. In PS1, it was just CDs. In the PS2 era, you could use CDs and DVDs because the PS2 was already equipped.
Oh, okay. This is a purebred too, I think. Yeah.
I think the only quirk was that the PS2 couldn't really get much information off of computer game discs if they didn't have a second track on them. Like if it was just a game, you would basically always get the default monster, which was Mochi, Mushtan, or
oh, okay. Okay, so my wife's debit card, just like mine, just gives purebreds.
Okay.
Oh, that other one we used was one of her visas. That's why. Okay, now this is my visa.
The PS2 will attempt to read most any disc it reasonably can, but you'll almost always get the default monster in the event that you try something that it doesn't know what to do with.
Okay, my credit card just doesn't work. It has tap, but it just doesn't work.
I mean, the thing to remember is that a lot of the generation is algorithmic, so the system isn't perfect. That's why you end up with really weird monsters that end up breaking the rules. Like I mentioned yesterday, there's a glitched gel whose starting stats are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but it has a broken speed stat that goes up way faster than it should for a gel.
Oh, yeah, I remember you were mentioning that.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so
some of this stuff just happens because of just mathematical outliers.
So Skylanders cards work, eh? I mean, not cards, sorry. The actual Skylanders toys work. I don't want to go rummaging through her brother's room, but I'm definitely when he comes home for reading week, I'm gonna ask him.
WOB amiibos do not work. That's actually one of the items they list that definitely do not work. We don't know the why of it. We have no means of testing it because neither of us have access to our collection anymore, or at least at the moment. So we can't even test it, but the game itself specifically lists amiibos as not working.
Yeah, well, and the amiibos that I own. Sorry, I'm just connecting my Pro controller. The amiibos that I own are all in box, and I'm not willing to open them. The ones that I kept are like worth a lot.
Some of those early generation ones you could scan. That's actually why they changed their packaging.
Oh, amiibo cards work? Oh, that's a possibility.
Huh. That'd be interesting.
I forgot about amiibo cards. Getting GameCube discs in my PS2. Give it a shot. Okay, let's try the keyword mechanic again. All right, guys, I'll let you guys decide. What are we gonna name this monster? First person, or what's our main and sub keyword? First person in chat. Do you have Disney Infinity? No. I don't even know what that is.
No. It's basically Skylanders, but with Disney franchises.
Yeah.
I can't even say Disney characters.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The only one of those I'd ever want is like the Marvel ones, I guess, and the Rick Astley done. And the if they have a Shrek, that's what I would want. Oh, and a Shaggy. Because I like my memes.
God of Destruction, Shaggy.
Yes, Ultra Instinct.
Use the Digby card, it doesn't work. I actually tried some of my Tomo Bros screen names. It was main Ditaku subword Cog got me my Gamora Golza.
Rick Astley's a Gamora confirmed. Oh,
right.
Gan-Q Gamora. Ooh. Well, I mean, this fits.
Gan-Q subtypes tend to be really unnerving.
Somehow that pattern makes me feel like I'm being watched. You get me?
Yeah, Kanezo, I think we get you. Nice.
Never gonna give, never gonna give.
All right, are you ready for this? So, the fun fact is, Rick Astley is a big fan of Pixar films.
Oh, really?
Yep, and he has pretty much all of them in his collection. He'll lend them out to his friends, with one exception. Do you know which one it is?
Which one?
He's Never Gonna Give You Up.
Is that a what?
That's a joke. That's a joke, Ed.
I don't get
Never
it.
Gonna Give Up, the movie Up.
Oh, Up. Oh, yeah. I was like, well, I'm sorry. I'm not really that into Pixar.
What if you use specific Ultraman titles? I've actually thought about that. I haven't tested it yet.
Let's try using just Ultraman. But you know what? I bet I'm almost positive it won't work or do anything because they totally put this in like last minute.
Yeah, it's entirely possible there's nothing special unless they just tied certain keywords to like a rare breed maybe, but we haven't even confirmed if those are in the game yet or not.
Yeah, I don't know if you can even use Ultraman too, right?
I mean, you can certainly punch in the keyword. I can't guarantee you that.
I gotta get rid of someone first. It won't let me. Okay, let's fuse Rick Astley with we'll fuse it with my wife. Rick Astley's pretty cool. He can have my wife. Watch, it's just gonna change into itself.
They found Mochi in about an hour. Yeah.
It's the same thing. So wait, which name did it keep? Oh, now it's just called Nova? I gotta give it a new name. Okay.
Because it's purebred.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's essentially the same 2-gene system that they use in Monster Rancher proper. That much doesn't really change. I've actually been grinding a lot of money when I was in the D rank trying to get Victor and Neil.
Oh, there we go. Gan Q Nova. That's creepy.
Did you know how to get Mochi? Someone mentioned fusing 2 Ella Kings together gets you a Mochi, but we're not.
I have
sure
one Ella
why.
King. I named him Sus. If I get another one.
You could name it Baka, and then we could have.
Okay,
Baka.
I feel like if they were gonna these aren't case sensitive, are they?
I don't know. In Monster Rancher Advance 2 they were, so.
But also in Monster Rancher Advance 2, like the weren't the uppercase and lowercase separate? Like they were separate on the keyboard. Whereas like this just has a shift function.
I mean that's true, but I don't know how they created this system.
That's true. This is just using the default Switch keyboard, so. Who knows? Okay, let's try Ultraman Zero. I feel like if it was gonna work, this would work. It just gives me this. Mochi. What? It's a Mochi form. Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh. I did not know that was a thing. I thought Mochi was just like a one-of-a-kind Easter egg. That is hilarious.
Mochi bot.
In essence, that just means that, like, you could have any Monster Rancher monster, and it would be the same. Like, I don't even know what to think.
Wait, not memory board, sorry.
I mean, I gotta admit that Avenger looks really cute and pink, but...
Okay, now I'm gonna try it without the caps.
That is hilarious.
Ultraman. And we'll keep the sub one with the caps. So the only difference is Ultraman is with a lowercase u now. How long y'all been streaming? I usually says 54 minutes. Nothing too crazy. Since yesterday, man. Since yesterday, don't worry.
Literally, it's been going non-stop.
Forever.
And we will continue to in perpetuity.
Okay, it's not case sensitive.
All right. Science proven, I suppose.
I mean, yeah, it'd be really lucky if it was case sensitive and it still landed on the same two things.
Yeah, seems unlikely given how it worked in the advanced titles.
What's another Ultraman? Ultraman, is there another type of form of Ultraman? Like, maybe because the mochi skin seems a little bit special.
Ultra 7.
Oh, Ultra and then 7?
Ultra 7, Ultraman...
Hold on. I'll do Ultra 7 first.
Yeah, Ultra 7 was the second Ultra.
Plant? Nicholas? There's a monster called Plant?
Yeah, there's a plant in Monster Rancher, which raises even more questions. Does that mean there's a giant plant kaiju monster? What is going on in this game? That's interesting. That is fascinating to me.
Shouldn't they be 7? Oh, wait. Ultraman Trigger. Let's try that.
Yeah, I think that's plant, as in Monster Rancher plant.
Well, I wonder if there's Suezu skins. Suezo. I always call him Suezu.
So yeah, it's Suezo.
I know it is. I something about his name makes me want to say Suezu. I don't know why.
It's a weird name, to be fair. This
my ranch is
raises
full.
so many questions. Like, this actually kind of further solidifies the Monster Rancher Ultra Kaiju happening in the same universe.
All right, we're gonna fuse Snack.
I don't even know how to...
You can fuse with Godzilla.
Ever get a feeling so complicated?
You just said another basic Gamora. Oh, who's calling me? It's my grandma.
They can't all be winners.
Oh wait, I didn't want to keep it. Ew. Q, that's a nice name. Yeah, I'm about to fuse Q with someone. Let's get rid of some of these guys. Q, you could fuse with this 1111. Just a normal Scavenger. Okay, now you could die. Oh, sorry, retire. It's like telling your kid that the dog went to the farm.
That's a nice way of doing it, right?
Okay, do the mochi and the plant? I could try. Okay, let's give it a shot.
I think most of the Monster Rancher references are probably going to be limited to either special terms. I cannot imagine that they're actually going to like add a whole bunch of Monster Rancher stuff. Like,
it just turns into stuff we already have, guys. Sorry.
It's going to be like a kaiju with a Monster Rancher subtype.
That's what I'm thinking. There's subtypes
beyond,
in the original game, but not actual monsters.
Right, and I think that's really cool, and that's a good way of doing it, but like, they wouldn't do that, I don't think, because this is Ultraman, and Ultraman is like such a huge pop culture icon in Japan. Let's see, the next Ultraman after Ultra 7 was Ultraman Jack.
I wonder if Ultraman is just giving me these weird skins, like the word Ultraman. Ultraman Jack with a J? Like Jack?
Yep, J, like the name Jack, J-A-C-K. Which is funny, as he never got that name anytime in his own series. It was actually a retcon. They literally just called him Second Ultraman. Honestly, I didn't like Jack, I'll be honest. It felt very circular.
No, this is just a normal Miklas.
Okay. I really want to know how this works under the hood, because like using Ultraman as the main word. Ah, man.
I think what it does is it takes the two words and just puts them together.
Probably.
Like literally, like it would be the same as on the advanced title, is just typing in a full word. But
right.
it just uses it as two halves. I don't think the sub and primary really do anything individually.
Probably not, and given how last minute it was, like even less so.
Try Sword Art Online. I'm almost positive that won't work. That won't do anything. Ultraman.
After Jack was.
Someone said
Ace.
Ultraman Trigger. Is that a thing?
Yeah, Ultraman Trigger was last year's Ultra.
Okay, let's try that.
There are rare breeds in the game. I was typing random characters. The Ultra got clone alien Balton. Interesting.
Type in Suezo.
Kamen Rider is owned by a different studio. It's definitely not going to get us anything special.
Let's type in Digimon Survive, see what it gives us.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Same publishers, you know? Elden Ring. Oh, okay, actually I needed this. Okay, let's try fusing these two together now. I got two Ella Kings.
See if we get a mochi out of this. I wonder if there's like... Okay, this isn't something that Monster Rancher has ever done, but it makes me wonder is this sort of like an SMT-esque like fusion mutation thing, or is this going to be consistent? There's so many questions.
Yeah, I don't know. It is a little bit weird because like usually when you fuse two things together, like there's a very high chance it becomes a subbreed. But in this, a lot of them just become more purebreds.
Huh. So someone is saying that it doesn't do that. The person yesterday was saying that it does. Like, so...
No. Whoever said that was lying.
we're getting a lot of mixed signals.
Yeah, whoever said that it works was lying. Look, it's just 100% to get the same thing.
Yeah. They lied or yeah, I was about to say that could be a fusion item.
Oh, that's true.
All right. Science proven.
I still don't even understand what this fusion item does.
What, the disc chips?
What the heck does this do? It doesn't change anything.
Oh, disc chips typically just adds a small amount of like stat points for a particular stat.
I don't like.
We're not going to fight Holly. We're going to fight Colt. Holly is on our side.
No, I haven't fought Holly. Do Elden Ring? It's not going to do anything.
Tecmo had nothing to do with that game, so it's not going to happen.
Ew, why do I still have this loser? Give me back my boy.
Might be the same person who told me to get free Robux by pressing Alt F4.
You know what I did when I was a kid in RuneScape? I used to tell people if they dropped their items and pressed Alt and F4, it would double them.
Colt is not my waifu. I am not interested in kissing her. My tastes are very refined and complicated.
He's into snakes. He's a snake, guys. Come on.
No, there are hybrids. There are lots of them. We just have had mixed luck getting them.
I wonder what happens when this fully levels up. Like, see how the bar's going up?
Oh, it puts a little flag next to it. It actually doesn't take very long.
What does that mean?
Once it's maxed out, it's like your kaiju has declared that it's their turf, and you'll get a bonus to the primary stat of the area.
Oh, okay.
Like, if you're doing it very consistently, they'll get a bonus for it. And you can have multiple areas under your control at the same time.
Oh, okay. I failed. Scold. You can get angry all you want. I'll friggin' knock you out, bro. I don't care how big you are. Oh. Speed and defense? I mean, defense is good for him. And there's a monster to fight. Okay, let's do it.
Like getting a random setup is basically just never bad. It's just you may not utilize that stat in the long run, but if it's helping you in your primary ones, I say go for it.
Match start. Dead.
Delial Fusion Kaiju? That would be interesting.
Hate to tell you, but if you punch that crab, you're breaking your hand. Listen, you just have to focus your ki, man.
Yeah, Jiris, literally the original Godzilla suit with a Kermit the Frog frill. That was actually like episode 1, I believe.
Oh, it's June, guys.
The Super Raya had connections. He worked on Godzilla 1954. So, like, he knew people in the industry, so that wasn't even, like, all that shocking.
Have an egg.
One of my favorite bits
was, he doesn't like it. He's mad.
And King Kong about to fight, and then Ultraman jumps down, and someone commented on the picture, like, "Gentlemen, what seems to be the trouble here?" Also, you can tell what your monster likes. If you call up their information screen, oh, Carbino, who is definitely not Mr. Carnab.
Much like a kindred Carnab, I too am an explorer. Recent events have conspired such that I would soon be exploring Ultra Valley. Oh, this is for adventures. Gets much attention from researchers being the site of the ancient ruins, amongst other curiosities. However, the kaiju have settled in that area as of late. The association has declared it off limits due to how dangerous it's become. My explorer's instincts, however, could not be contained, so I made it a compromise. They have been permitted me to explore the area several times a year, but I must not go alone. Well, that's where we come in. Quick on the uptake. Yes, I'd like your help. It'll take about a month, and you can keep the extra spoils. I'd say the risk is quite worth the reward. There are items there that can't be found anywhere else. It's risky, but all the same, those unique items do sound tempting. Do I actually get to control my guy?
Yes.
Oh, daddy.
It handles a bit like it does in the first 2 Monster Rancher games, but you have that control.
All right. Well, I think my guy needs to rest, though.
I've only done it like... it's not immediate. If he tells you, hey, an expedition is open, he will give you the entire month to decide to go. So if he shows up and you need a week or 2 to prepare yourself, then go ahead and take those 2, like 1 or 2 or even 3 weeks, because he'll wait for you the entire month. It's actually a very nice quality of life improvement over Carnab's. Okay, we're going right now. Now. Is it the same Holly? Yes. Holly, the all cameo.
She never ages, by the way.
No, she's.
It's been 3 years. She looks the same. She's like Bulma's mom from Dragon Ball.
She just doesn't change. She's the same forever. Because yeah, she was in Monster Rancher 1. She was in Advance 2. She was in Monster Rancher Battle Cards. She was mentioned in Battle Card Episode 2.
Monster Rancher Battle Cards has the best battle theme. That's why I use it in my videos.
They do have really, really good music.
Oh, I can do this one. Power and skill. Let's go.
That's a win.
Never go wrong with that skill, bro.
If you get to the 100-year mark, Holly will actually make an aside. It's like, you've known each other for over a century, but you don't look a day older. That's pretty weird, isn't it?
Oh, she does?
Yeah. Colt will do a fake out where she's like, oh, it's been 100 years. It's time for us to retire. And the screen will black out, and then it comes back, and she's like, haha, just kidding. Well, funny enough, someone used a Game Shark once to see what we went to year 9, like the 9,999.
Yeah.
Monster Rancher 2, and it basically is just like, yeah, expect this would ever happen, so you might need to just start.
You might what?
You might just need to start a new game, because you just, like, you either relive the last 9999 forever, or nothing else ever happens.
Oh, the game just gets stuck?
It just gets locked. Yeah.
Wow.
But that is 8,000 years of gameplay. That would be a ludicrous number of game hours.
Wait, hold on.
A Game Shark is just a cheat device. It allows you to change things within the confines of the game. So they use it to skip to the very last playable week of the game.
Okay. Oh, no, we're okay. Let's go adventuring. An official battle is coming up. Oh. Oh.
I mean, unless you were interested in entering it, that's like a big like, who cares?
Because usually C and B is like a big jump, so I don't think I'm ready for B yet. Or sorry, I don't think I'm ready for C yet. Or no. Oh, maybe C would be fine. Wait, I have to fight in C to get to B. So maybe... I don't know. Well, let's just go on the freaking adventure.
I haven't done much fighting in C just yet. I really don't know what to tell you.
I remember C to B was a lot in Monster Rancher.
It can be. It usually is a kind of a stepping stone.
We finally made it. I'm totally exhausted. Our journey's only begun. First, we ought to set up a base camp. That'll do it.
So, a quick word of warning. Every step you take, -1 stamina. Destroying like a rock appears to be -5.
Okay.
Searching a spot is actually -20.
Jesus.
Which is double what it used to be. So, you've been warned.
Let me explain it. Okay. The area is chock full of trees that are even taller than kaiju. What's more, all sorts of items have been found around the roots. Alright.
The only thing I would see as an issue with a rancher type game set in the Pokemon world is Pokemon is by its base nature designed for team building. You don't have that one-on-one breeding experience that you get with like a Monster Rancher game, for example.
I could, conversely, I could see a Monster Rancher game working in the Pokemon setting where you collect Monster Rancher monsters. Like, that'd be pretty cool.
Definitely.
Like, can you imagine if they made like a Monster Rancher like RPG? I'd friggin' play that.
Oh, dude, I would love that. The closest we've ever gotten is Monster Rancher Evo, and that's a kettle of fish. That said, 4 had 3v3 and 5v5 battles. And Monster Rancher Evo is the closest to a traditional RPG we got, but honestly, they could do way, way, way better very easily. That said, common slip-up that I've discovered that I have, because I'm a fan of both franchises, is sometimes I'll be saying Monster Rancher and I'll end up saying Monster Hunter or vice versa.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, I love both those games, but it's like they could totally work in the same like setting. You could have, like, hunting Monster Rancher monsters and
that'd be dope, yeah.
Monster Hunter monsters too. So like,
there's
totally
so many cool crossovers they can make.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd love to see a crossover between like Dark Souls and one of these monster taming games where you're just like killing all the monsters.
Like it could totally work though, because like some of the monsters are indeed monstrous.
Like a Monster Crown. I think Monster Crown has like the right kind of monsters for oh my god, look at its HP.
That is a lot of HP, but he's like weak in every other respect. Is this on par or better than DX? I would say this is more refined than DX.
I so far prefer it, and I don't even know what Ultraman is.
It's like you got to bear in mind that like Monster Rancher 1 was made in 1997.
Yeah, I also don't have the same amount of nostalgia because I never played it growing up. So like for me, I don't have that kind of like warm, sort of biased like it's good because I like it familiarity. Yeah, like literally like I've not played it before I played it last year type thing.
Yeah, it was my suggestion. I was like, Ed, we should totally do this. And he's like, well, fine, but you're helping me. I was like, that's a burden I am willing to shoulder. I don't have shoulders, but I will totally try. Yeah, I'm just a danger noodle.
Go away.
So.
Haha.
But like, yeah, like you could totally. I remember there was also one of those meme posts where it's like the last show you watched and the last game you played are now in the same universe. And mine was Rising of the Shield Hero, Monster Rancher 1 and 2 DX. And I was like, I would so be down for that. You have no idea.
Someone said what they like about this is how punchy and weighty the attacks feel. I definitely agree with that. Like the attacks definitely feel like they're more like they hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's that, you get that deep, like these things are truly huge and they have realistic heft to their movement. There's an Ultraman Zero cookie. There are Ultraman skill cookies. That is very cool. I mean, I think they'd be fool not to.
So, like, is there something at the end of this, or am I just supposed to be searching?
I never
for
went
items?
this way. You're going someplace I never went. So
No, I mean just in general. Like, do the adventures have like an ending?
I mean, when you go back to base camp or you run out of stamina. So I mean.
Oh, but there's no like there's no like end point. Like you're not trying to get anywhere.
I think so. Perspective, I think, shifts the camera. I got a special coin last time I was here, and Kanagon made some kind of comment on it, but I haven't used it. Don't know what it's for.
Hmm.
If you want a Monster Rancher game with a team play aspect, you want Monster Rancher 4.
Wait,
Evo technically has it, but Evo is terrible. So
if I don't make it back to home base, do I lose my stuff?
No, you'll keep your stuff, but your monster takes a lifespan hit.
Oh.
Yep.
Let's go back, buddy.
Yeah, stamina is usually based on your HP, which, based on the numbers, I think is just whatever your current HP is, just divided by 10. So, I mean, it's pretty fair. Monsters are going to have an easier time of it for obvious reasons. Your 400 HP Balton wouldn't do much.
He'd take 2 steps and be like, I'm tired, man.
I need to go home. That is kind of the Balton way, though, is do something extravagantly stupid and then complain about it. It's mostly because Ultraman showed up and it's like, no, stop. The bipedal surf and turf amaze. Nice. Monster Rancher 4 is an amazing game. My only regret right now is like it's kind of a time investment, which a resource I don't have a great deal of.
I know, I feel you. I wish I was a kid
like,
again.
Yeah, we're entering actually into some mandatory overtime at work soon, so it's gonna be like I'm gonna have no time to do anything.
I'm always doing mandatory overtime because schedules don't give you enough time, so you just end up being late.
Right.
Consider letting him rest? What do you think this is?
Not unless you want him to throw another temper tantrum and have Ultraman Zero kick him in the head.
I mean, it was kind of cool.
I mean, it was, but...
I'm kind of curious. What happens when you level up your monster? Like, is it possible to level up your monster to beat up Ultraman? That's what I want to know.
That could be, like, a special event. I'm curious to see. By the way, someone that bomb icon meant, I'm pretty sure it means that the monster is currently in the middle of a rampage.
Oh, that makes sense.
What game is this? This is Ultra Kaiju Monster Rancher. It is Ultraman, it is Monster Rancher. It is amazing.
It's in the title, guys.
What if it's a different Ultraman? I've only seen Zero so far and Ultraman during the scripted event with Bird on, so I'm not sure yet. Did you figure out all? It's not yet, but some of them are more obvious than others. Like Poison does precisely what you think it would do. Freeze is your movement speed. Fire, I think, might do something similar, but I'm not sure. Pacific Rim DLC, that would be hilarious.
No. I think I might lose this.
Oh wow, that dude is really strong.
Yeah, I'm not stacking up quite well.
Yeah, that's not amazing.
Yeah, he's got the bomb too. We gotta be careful.
Yeah, I mean, I think that means they're mid rampage. Like there was a mechanic, I believe, in Monster Rancher 2. Rest was really, really high. Then they would actually get some kind of like stat buff or something, but I don't 100% know how that works. And your monster is just bad advice on the whole. Yeah, Red King. Red King is the mighty pinhead of the dinosaurs. Like
Bone Wing maneuver. Why? Why do you get speed boosts? I don't want you to have a speed boost. That's not fair. Uh-oh.
Well, that's the thing. Like fighting Victor is a pain in the butt because he has like 3 different abilities that all raise his melee range strength. So he hits you like 1 time, and it hits you like 5 times harder than you think it should.
Yeah, that did a lot. His one attack did all that damage.
Yeah, it's really, really hard. Like, and I fought him with a.
Oh, I can't get closer. No, no, no! Wake up! Ah. Oh wow! I got cooling gas off. That's gonna do nothing. Yeah. Yeah, fall on the floor. You disgust me.
You got one last middle finger off, at least. that was more of a taunt than a meaningful, like, grasp at victory.
Oh, I only got to fight once? Oh,
Yeah,
it was a single elimination tournament.
Yep.
Well, that sucks. My fame decreased by 1. Oh, no. What happens when it fills up, I wonder?
I don't know. Actually, my current monster, Gother, has 100% fame. As I recall, I think in Monster Rancher 4, if you fuse 2 high fame monsters, the baby would start with like higher fame than 0, but I never really noticed any mechanical impact. And I know you had to have a certain level of fame to do certain adventures in Monster Ranchers 1 and 2, and that might be this case here as well, because I think I remember reading something about that.
So since you're the expert, what do adventures do for your monster?
Adventures help you find items, and it seems that some species are locked out of the gate. We don't know which ones yet.
Oh, okay.
So presumably, much like in 1 and 2, you'll go on expeditions to find the items and solve the mysteries around those species in order to unlock them.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
so it doesn't give you any stats or anything?
I don't believe so, no. Yeah, fame does increase crit hit chance for some inexplicable reason. They probably wanted to give it a little more weight so that you'd be like more inclined to care about it.
Why is
more
it
fame
scared?
also means more stats on fuse, and errantries appear from different adventurers.
Mount Snowkin. Skill, just skill. Okay, I'll do it.
You can't sneeze at a skill increase. Like,
exactly.
Every monster needs skill. I wish there was a guide. Yeah, unfortunately, this game is brand new, and we've been playing a game franchise that hasn't had a new installment since 2010, so...
I was thinking about that. Like, this is like the newest, like this is like the first like new mainline game in a while, eh?
It is. Yeah, because like the Monster Rancher, which like Monster Rancher DS, strictly speaking, it was actually Monster Rancher DS 2, but we got it as Monster Rancher DS because we didn't get the first. And that was like 2010 because I was, yeah, no, that was 2010. I lived in a different state back then, so. It's been a while.
I was in high school back then, so I don't even remember.
I'm a little older than you, but like I think I was.
Ha, boomer!
Yeah, that was last year of college for me. It was 2010.
I think I finished college in 2012, so there you guys can age me. There you go. I'm a little boy.
I graduated high school, 2006.
Oh, I was 12.
I told you I'm older.
Each training ground has a territory gauge, which rises the more drills you undertake. Drills become more effective when a territory is maxed out. Your Kaiju's breed may make it... Okay, cool.
Don't make me feel old. I'm only in my mid-20s. Enjoy it while it lasts, buddy. It doesn't last long.
Wait, what? What about mid-20s?
Someone,
I'm already out of my mid-20s.
Crimson Green.
Late 20s.
Like, I'm only in my mid-20s, and I'm like, dude, enjoy it. Enjoy it while you have it.
Late 20s squad. Praise, your fear needs to go down, buddy. Apparently it's scared.
Guys, you're making me feel even older here. I'm mid-30s.
Hipster Snuck's like, I'm actually 90.
I'm actually 92 years old. I'm old enough to have fought in the American Civil War. I didn't fight. I was shooting at everybody. I hate everybody, so... Does it get better in the 30s? It's about the same, to be honest. 20s and 30s share a lot in common. No one takes you seriously enough because you're not, like, a master at your craft yet, but people also give you a little bit more of the benefit of the doubt because you're no longer a teenager. Check your letter.
So nothing going on at the arena. Do we want to do an errand tree? Let's see what our friend is saying. What are you doing, May? Damn it, May! I'm not decreasing my skill for you.
Yeah, that's just bad advice all around.
Damn it, May.
The power and defense would be but losing the skill for it is just like monster. Getting through a Monster Rancher game with low skill is an exercise in futility and frustration.
Yeah, you're just gonna miss everything, especially because you're low. I'm low speed, so I'm still taking hits.
Yeah, like you could have maxed out attack, but if you never ever hit anything, it's just not gonna work. Monster Rancher Dating Sim win. I don't know, but there is a mini game in Monster Rancher 4 of a sort where you can expand the shops by flirting with their keepers for long enough.
Ooh, this is a B rank monster.
Oh, interesting.
I'll give it a shot. He's gonna kill me.
This could. I was about to say, if you get power and skill up, that could still be good though.
Buddy. Are you looking at these stats right here?
Oh no! That's like a power stat that Ultraman Zero had. Well, R.I.P. Crabs.
Okay, hide. Hide.
Oh my god.
Push. Use an animation.
Stall for time. Do literally anything.
Okay. Wait, his push did damage? He has an ability that makes his push do... Oh my god, thank god I dodged that. He has an ability that makes his push do damage.
Like, every one of his attacks is going to be a coin flip. This is nerve-wracking.
Oh! There you go.
Oof.
Avoid him. Well, there's not much I could do to avoid him. He had 4 moves if I'm not... Oh, I still got skill for that. That's fine. He had like 4 moves. I couldn't go anywhere.
I mean, at least that was all his HP and not multiple times the total value of his HP. That could technically have been worse. Why would rain bother a giant crab? He's an aquatic creature.
He's like, shh, they don't know my secret. That was painful. Oh. Yeah, well, I mean, he is like a grade above. Like, I'm C rank, but I'm like bottom of C, right? Like, I can't even really fight. I just hit C rank, so it's like a bottom level C rank fighting like, I guess, like a top level B rank.
Yeah, it's important to make your mistakes early, because if you make your mistakes with your first monster, you're gonna fuse that monster anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's all good. You can just abuse it. It's fine.
I mean, I didn't say that, but I was the one who killed Suezo on screen.
I'm not ready for the official battle. I don't think. Not for a C one.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone here has watched my Let's Play of the Monster Rancher games, but in Monster, getting Ghost was one of the most painful and tedious in the game. And like, you have to kill a monster for it to happen. And I'm like, I'm not going to kill something that actually has any fusion potential. So of course I'm going to kill like some like random Suezo I got off the market. But like, even then, it's like, it's unpleasant that you even have to do that. At least in Monster Rancher 2, I could just use the Suki Suezo.
That I still am super proud of my thumbnail for that one. The Sharingan.
Yes.
Okay, this is actually a good one. I'm gonna do this. Defensive
when
strength.
I did that. Yep, I did that and summoned a Suki Suezo in the Let's Play.
Oh, he mad. He mad, bro. I wasn't even paying attention.
Whoops.
Oh yeah, destroy the town. Do it.
They deserve it.
I hope there's people in there.
Whoops. What happens to cookies you've invested in diffusing? I think there's a chance for the child to inherit them.
It'll cost money to fix them. That's fine. Jeez. Well, that's not even that much. I have way more money than that. I had like $1 million bucks. I don't care. And now we're making him repair it, so it's fine.
Everything is scaled up. Remember, this is... it's not 1997 gold coins anymore.
Inflation, man.
Yep. I wonder if Ultraman can kill your monster. Well, Zero probably wouldn't actually have that much of a hesitation. If it was Ultraman Cosmos or Ultraman X, they'd probably go out of their way to try not to kill it. They were kind of soft touches.
Oh, Mr. Carbino. I don't want to go to another Ultra Valley thing, to be honest. I want to, what do you call it? I want to get stronger.
I mean, you can just put the expeditions off till later.
Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. I want to make this guy stronger.
It's scheduled the same every year as long as you're meeting the prerequisites.
Speed and defense? I mean, defense is good. It's an E rank. Let's do it.
Yeah, I was about to say it's pretty much just a free training, and it reduces anger, which I guess right now is not an issue.
Goodbye.
To be fair, I have
This
not
is like
watched
me.
Cosmos
This
yet.
is like me versus the B rank monster right now.
Baltan is currently spending time with the grandkids on the ranch at home, as it were.
Goodbye. I like that skin though.
Yeah, I know Cosmos was a philosophical pacifist, but he's still the dude who fused together into Ultraman Legend and murked some dudes. So, I mean, pacifism is a state of mind.
I really hope Krabs doesn't catch a cold. I hope he does.
Can a crab catch a cold? It sounds like a tongue twister, doesn't it?
Oh, tournament's open. The Speed Cup. That sounds like hell.
Yeah, I was about to say that would literally be our nightmare incarnate right now.
Like, literally everybody just dodging all of our attacks.
Yeah, that would suck.
Although, if I win, I'd only have to hit them a couple times.
No, I mean, give it a shot. What's the worst that could happen? You get bodied by another Red King?
I don't think it'll do a bunch of damage, though. I think it'd just be like they'd win by percentage, if anything. Why is this Speed Cup a pill? Is that an allegory for drugs?
No, it's literally the item you win for winning. It's a speed supplement. Who's the best crossbreed? Whatever crossbreed you raise. Like
he's not fast. What's he doing here?
Maybe he's trying to bully some slow, like fast-moving, low defense guys like you are.
Of course, I gotta be.
We aren't sped. No, we're not.
It's gonna do nothing, but maybe it'll get a freeze. He dodged it.
I said it before, and I'll say it again. The best monster is the monster you like best. There is no bad monster. The only bad monsters are monsters you don't like. It really is that simple. If you put your all into it, your monster's going to do great. You know, like Monster Rancher DX, but using Kaiju. Yeah, basically. Zeton Gomorrah. Yeah, that would be a very strong monster.
Can I hit you once? I'm not even trying to hit him with this attack, but he dodges it every time.
Yeah, this is
a write-off. That's what this is.
Yeah.
I'm dead. Stupid crab.
C rank is pretty brutal in this game.
Yeah.
Like, they expect you to
I don't remember it
blitz
being
the E rank in the tutorial, but where slimes have a race to kill dragons. Yes, that can happen.
None of these guys are fast.
Are Gemini pots back? Yes. In the D rank, there is a Gemini Cup, and in the E rank, there is the Artemis Cup. Those are in the game.
Oh, they all have 4 moves. That puts me at a disadvantage.
Maybe we need to make it a point to get some more monster attacks.
Probably. No, don't dodge.
They're fast in comparison to you. You have to low bar to hurdle. Just saying. Is inventory space better? From what I've seen, yes, substantially. I don't know if there are ranch upgrades or not. Why so many take monsters in the Speed Cup? That's a fair question. Does this game have player versus player? Yes, but we think it might be local only, but there's also a download monster play like there is in Monster Ranchers 1 and 2 DX.
Oh, I dodged that. Push. No, miss. If this misses, I win. No! I would have won if that missed.
How strong is Zeton Gomorrah? I have not raised one yet.
Eye Machine, I can win this. Yes, this is what I've been talking about. This is what I need to fight. Come here, you little fucker.
The guy who dedicated everything to accuracy at the abandonment of his attack stats. Is there a final object of the game? To beat everyone up and to unlock other monster breeds.
Come here.
The game is essentially open-ended, and you can play it indefinitely.
See?
But...
This is who I expected to see in this tier. Okay? I have an advantage over these really fast maged guys. Can I attack? That'd be nice.
I think Sonic Team should make a standalone game, essentially. Just make that the game. It's what fans have been demanding since Sonic Adventure 2, and they keep going, oh, there's no Chow Garden. There's no Chow Garden. You want a really heartbreaking one on that one, look up What Happened story on Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, because they actually were going to bring back the Chow Garden, and basically, like, Sonic Team screwed them.
Ah, yeah, I lost again. Damn it. The timer got me. Yeah, we're not ready for C rank, boys.
Yep. C rank is a little out of our threshold right now.
We need to train more.
I missed a lot. You missed a lot of us messing around in the shrine because we discovered NFC cards work. Other than that, we've just been abusing the crap out of this crab to see what happens.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna scold the shit out of it. Don't encourage.
How does your monster not hate you? Well, we don't know if it. I don't think Ed's actually looked at that part of the crab, the stat screen for the crab yet.
It has so much anxiety.
It has anxiety and self-worth issues.
Well, if it didn't lose, then it wouldn't have these issues.
That's a Blue Lantern calling you out there, dude. That's pretty rough. Yeah, I'm a huge Lantern fan. Green Lantern is the best DC character, hands down.
The best superhero character is clearly Homelander. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, the best superhero of all is Plastic Man. This Bugs Bunny as a superhero.
Big Chungus?
Fear and dependence are the two elements that add up to loyalty.
Go look at his damn stats, Ed, and yes, rep the spectrum. Okay, one sec. I'll look at his stats.
Fear is how much they respect you. Dependence is how much they love you.
Okay, let's see the stats.
I mean, a standalone Chow Garden game could just be like the Chow Garden of Sonic Adventure 2 with more stuff, like Chow Karate, Chow Racing, Chow Breeding. Just make it faster and less grindy.
Loyalty 34, fame. Okay, wait, where's its fear?
Loyalty is accumulative. I forget if it shows it specifically. If you go over to other, it actually shows you what food they like.
I'm 21 and 6 though. You guys might see me losing here, but I got a good KD. It likes kaiju biscuits. It dislikes ultra mangoes.
And the
it's 2
tags
years
on there
old.
are the flags for the foods that it likes and dislikes. And it's plump.
Damage is E? Why is damage so low? Oh, that's the attack. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the actual attack.
Okay, how do we get better attacks, man? Wait, I got 2 attacks. Excuse me. When did I get this?
You've had it the whole time, dude. I thought you knew that.
I did not. This would have been better.
It's overweight and has self-esteem issues. Actually, a tank being overweight is good, and most plump monsters get a defense bonus.
Use the claws on your right hand like a spear to pierce the opponent. Critical D. This is literally better in every way, except damage is the same.
Is the guts cost higher? Yeah, that'd be
slightly, but like I think it's worth it.
Well,
because I still have this at the 16, but it's kind of weak. I wish this was over here because I actually like this attack. Well, I'm a tank, so we'll try it. Wait, am I not allowed to switch them in the middle of battle?
No, you can.
Oh.
This is just setting it up what you want your defaults to be. If you want more attacks, we're going to need to go on a Rantry, which we haven't done in a while. Mostly because May keeps trying to lower our accuracy.
Okay, actually, you know what I want to do with the last little bit of the stream? I want to mess around with some of these cookies.
That's an idea.
We need cookies. You know how many intelligence cookies? No! Don't give it to him. You know how many intelligence cookies I keep getting?
It is gotcha, Ed. That's because they got your money already.
Life, power, defense. I'll take it.
I got an interesting one that's alien folky, and it actually raised intelligence a little bit, but it gives them a skill where if they're hit, like, I think twice in a row, then their intelligence goes down and their power goes up.
I should have probably used the... wait. Can you remove the abilities?
I don't know. Maybe you can overwrite them, though.
I didn't even look to see what this did. Deal damage to the opponent 3 times in a row to boost power?
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
Is that like 3 times in a row without getting hit, or 3 times back to back?
I don't know.
Whatever. It gives me stat buffs.
Oh, yeah, you have another open skill slot, so I mean...
I have 2 more, actually. He's 2 now.
Oh, okay.
Plus... Nope. Nope. Nope.
Oh, yeah, you can use the memory board and use your work badge again.
Oh, yeah. I was... you know what? Let's do it. I still have all my cards here. I think this is the one that's different every time. With the cookies. I'm just unplugging my Pro controller. Is this because the Pro controller I have is wired? Is that why it's doing this?
I guess.
I got the wired one because it was cheaper. So, it's like 1/3 of the price.
How many monsters? About 200 with all the fusions. And monsters generally live 3 to 4 years, according to Holly. We don't know what under the hood looks like, but something like that.
Oh, this is cheaper. It's only 1,000. Life, power, and defense. Make life easier to raise with drills. I'll take it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, definitely.
The thing that mine started with, my Gother started with that ability. Yep, you can use NFC to make cookies, too.
I'm going to try to use the same thing and see what it gives me. Wait, what
Mine's
just happened?
technically wireless, but I actually kind of leave it plugged in and then not. Yes, there are items that increase lifespan. The DLC bundles, one of them gives you a silver peach that increases it by 6 months.
Boost
but I
critical
don't know how
hit
that works.
For poison techniques. Okay, I'm not going to put it on him, but interesting.
Intelligence and life. Intelligence, life and defense is a good thing for tanks.
The NFC ones are cheaper for some reason. But yeah, they seem to be different every time.
Interesting.
Wait, isn't this the same one? This is the same one as before now.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, because that's the goals of trade. So it is.
Oh,
limited.
Krabs doesn't have any more room. Oh, he doesn't. I thought he was 2 now.
He might be close to it.
I guess he's not. Okay.
All right.
What did I just do? I
They
still
just
want to
put them
get
in
some more
storage.
cookies, though. They still go into the storage, like you said.
Right now, we've had better luck with tanky monsters leading into defense. But Alien Bolton might also be a newbie hostile starter, so that could have just been bad luck.
That's what I
Other
think.
speedier monsters might be better off.
Power, intelligence, and speed. Hyper Zeton. Boost power and intelligence if life gauge is less than the opponent's in the final 10 seconds. That's pretty cool. That's like a mixed attacker.
Yeah. Those Zetons are like these weird dragon cockroach things that are designed to kill ultras.
So I was using my work card before. Let me use my other card.
All right. Yeah, generally if a Zeton shows up, you know the series is either about to end or about to get very serious.
Okay, for some reason my card just doesn't work anymore. Maybe my bank saw that it was getting tapped and was like, yo, we're canceling this card.
We don't know what you're doing. A bunch of charges for $0.
I wonder if that's what happens.
Which intelligence golems are consistently possible like power pixies. There's actually 2 tournament unlocks in Monster Rancher Advance 2, where you had to raise a power suzerain and I believe an intelligence mew. But each of those species only gets 2 attacks of those types. but you have to win the tournament in order to get certain unlocks for some of their rares. Yeah, getting 100% in MRA2 is quite the exercise.
Let the baking begin. What kind of cookie will we end up with? I don't know. How about I just order a specific type of cookie like a normal store and you make it for me? Ooh, skill and
it's
speed.
Random. Our oven literally just spits out random stuff.
Boost the distance opponents are knocked back. Okay, that'd be good for like a
distance fighter.
Ranged attacker, yeah.
Yeah.
What happens if you give away cookies? Do you get anything for it?
I haven't done that yet. Let's find out. Oh, that might just be a way of cleaning up your inventory, because you can only store 30, apparently.
Yeah, that's probably it. Okay, I'm not going to throw any of them out.
So I guess for now, like, there's no reason to do that. You just hold on to them.
I mean, what's the point in the NFC cards if it's all you just get a price discount?
I think so.
Because it seems to be all random anyway.
It's
weight is easier to reduce.
That's very specific. That'd be good for like a speedster, but it's weird that would boost defense in that case.
Yeah. Rampages occur less often. I want my thing to destroy stuff, though.
I'm fascinated by the trait system. This is actually like one of the coolest things this game's pioneered.
Yeah. I'm planning a video on it. Dependence on the breeder is easier to raise. Okay. There's a lot of different cookies.
There are.
Definitely going to require a lot of research. I'm sure Legend Cup's on it.
Oh, yeah. The Master Fenric is all over the case.
He's got us. 1 sec.
They made them out to be. My guy dug up some items during one. Yeah, I think the rampages are just kind of a reflection of the fact that kaiju tend to rampage in Ultraman. So I think that's just kind of like their mechanical way of encouraging you to fight a lot. It was honestly even like the fee that Ed had to pay in order to repair the town damage. Like,
damn
wasn't
it,
even that
May.
bad.
This is May's fault I'm not learning attacks.
Oh, that's right. Because you're already out of D rank. Because they're not going to alert you anymore. But you could go back and fight the D rank tournaments in order to get Victor and Neil.
Oh.
And that should get you guys who consistently train power.
That's a good idea. Okay.
It's like the muscle cup or the strength cup or something, and then like the wisdom cup. I think.
Yeah, it's not. Unfortunately, it's not going on this week.
You can schedule ahead of time, and
really?
Holly will warn you. Holly will warn you the week before it's about to happen.
Huh.
Yep, you just tap Y, I think. Can you get Skull Gamora? Don't know yet. We're working on it. We're trying to find out what all there is. Like, we found a plant Miklos and a Mochi Avenger. Like, there's a lot of stuff, and we are just scratching the surface.
Look at the techs you can get. Might have to go to bad area to get a good tech. I refuse. I refuse to reduce my skill.
That was true in older. That was true in Monster Rancher proper. But right now, I don't think it's worth it, just because our skill is already so abysmally low and it's so slow to increase even when we get the chance to raise it. Yeah, how much they respect you, how good they are in the particular training, and other things are all going to impact how angry they get when you send them to do stuff.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Leary. Land Soldier.
I think that's one of the new traits you just got him. Gumbo battle. I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, Arabicus is like some weird crawfish, crab, lobster, shrimp hybrid, so I mean...
I like these battles. I like the D rank.
Because you're bullying them. I think Sapphire was right. You are the villain here.
I am. I don't know why. I don't know why that's some sort of like secret thing. I've been saying I'm the villain. I had one person be like, well, I mean, I've had it in the past before. I'll get a comment on a Let's Play that's like, oh my god, you're so toxic towards the characters. Aren't you supposed to be the good guy? I'm like, no!
No.
I'm the bad guy.
Who said that? Like, I remember I did a playthrough of the demo of Slay the Princess. In my first run, the narrator's like, oh, you have to kill the princess. And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. This is going to be great. And everyone's like, you're a little bit of a sociopath. Are you okay? She's not real, dude. I'm not killing a real person. I wouldn't kill a person in real life.
I would if I had Ultra Kaijus.
I was about to say, if I had no Kaiju, I'd do whatever I wanted.
It doesn't count.
Yeah, it's like you can't stop me at that point.
I want more monster taming games to let me be the bad guy. Like, I want to live out my evil fantasies in a game, but they always want to make me save these useless people. And then, okay, a lot of monster taming games, the people you have to save are like the most unlikable people ever. It's like, can I just let them, like Max from Temtem.
He's the worst, dude. I got Crystal as my starter, and he like one-hit KO'd her, and I'm just like, I hate you. Like, if anything terrible happens to you, I'm not gonna save you. You're on your own. and like, I did a tabletop game of the Pokemon fan-made RPG book.
Yeah.
And I made an original region based on Australia. Actually, it was really fun. And I came up with two villainous teams, Team Smoke and Team Mirage. And my guys were like, guys, what if we cornered the potion industry? And they basically overthrew the two evil teams, stole their resources, and set themselves up as the Poke Mafia.
Good.
And I'm just like, brilliant. Do it. Wonderful. Of course, to balance out my evil in my Slay the Princess playthrough of my second one, I actually did everything in my power to save her. So it's like, you know, if you do a good thing afterwards, it's fine, right? It balances.
It's all right that I murdered that person. I paid for the person's coffee behind me in the drive-thru after.
Yeah, I'm basically a saint at that
It's the little
point.
things. It's the little things.
Yeah, little things keep you
And
going.
it's such a nice guy, but he always plays into the crazy/evil guy in games.
I mean, okay, to be fair, it depends on the game. Because, like, for instance, if it's a lot of fun being a villain, like, it could be fun to do either. But
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, and then like you'll get situations where it's like it's objectively less fun to be a hero, or some games it's less fun to be a villain.
I felt like that with Temtem. Like, I felt like a lot of the characters were kind of just like whatever. Like, I didn't care about anybody.
Yeah.
Whereas, like I don't know, in a game like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a game that I actually like to be a good guy. I don't know, in a game like, I don't know, like Zelda. I don't know, the characters are more likable.
Yeah, like I think the only characters
save
in Temtem
Tingle.
I cared about was like the detective and like some of the gym leaders.
Wait, will this hold on? Will this tell me if there's actually people that want to fight?
If there's a tournament that has a trainer friend, their will show up.
Their what will show up?
Their portrait.
Oh.
Yeah. KOTOR, yes, I have played KOTOR. I played the goodiest of goody goods because it was fun, and then I ended up being this weird dual-wielding lightsaber madman. They're like, oh, we've never seen a fighting style like that. It's like, yeah, put a second lightsaber in your offhand? Pfft, amateurs.
Wait. Where does the portrait show up?
When you have the tournament highlighted, but it has to, you have to be like have your cursor on it, and you're currently highlighting the C rank. You need to be highlighting the D rank for starters.
Oh.
Press down, Ed.
Oh, okay, over there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back. Where the heck are we now? We gotta go way back. Okay, here we go.
I'm completely lost at this point. So you're in November week 3.
Yeah, I'm moving now.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Okay, the next one is this loser. Neil! Technique to intelligence, the one I don't need.
It would still be better to unlock him, and honestly, I found his fight easier. So doing him first is not such a bad arrangement.
Beat him upside the head, that's what we're gonna do.
Yep, if you press Y, Holly will make a note, and will alert you the week before that it's happening.
Okay. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, I don't want to do anything with C. Wait, did I? Is there another E cup person that I didn't get?
I don't think so. At least not that I've seen. That doesn't mean there isn't, but I just haven't seen one.
Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, is there anyone else for D besides the stupid intelligence kid? I thought there was that buff guy.
Victor, yeah, Victor and Neil.
Oh, there he is.
I think you can only schedule one in advance, so just kind of worry about Neil for now.
Okay. All right, Neil deGrasse Tyson. All right, though, we are gonna call the stream from here, guys, because I do gotta go. Gotta pick up my kids from the old daycare. But we will continue with the Monster Rancher content. I'm working on some videos now. I got a fun cassette beast thing coming out. Check my letters. Why?
A
warning.
That red icon.
There are reports of kaiju suddenly ambushing breeders while they explore the Ultra Valley. Okay.
Yeah, if there's a red dot on something, that means you have something happening.
Yeah. No, I knew I had letters. I just didn't care. Okay, guys. I'm going to check you guys later. Thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Make sure to subscribe to Hipster Snack. Like I said, 10 billion subs by tomorrow. That's the goal. And
slightly more than the maximum human population at the moment, but I'll take it.
That's fine. And yeah, we'll see you guys later. Bye.
See ya.